I think it must be fascinating for a young composer to have the opportunity, the challenge, but also the excitement to compose and then have their work played by such an outstanding orchestra with so much, tradition.
Music means everything to me. It's a way to express something that you can't express in words, something that's special to you.
In very young composers, children with a limited musical background are enabled to create their own music for the musicians of the Philharmonic to play. They choose every note, every harmony. When it's orchestrated, they choose every orchestrational decision. Teaching artists are there to help them understand their options and to write it down for them so that professional musicians can play it. And every time the public hears these pieces at a young people's concert, abroad or here in New York, they're astonished to think that 10-year-old children can do this.
I think the most important thing for me is seeing the expression on the faces of the young people who've written this music to hear the music being performed by the New York Philharmonic. I think it's great.
It's true. And add to that the faces of thousands of other children who see that this is possible.
My piece is called Relative ... and it's about my grandfather who drowned in Montenegro when my mother was only 3 years old. As I grew older, these deep emotions grew in me, and those emotions are expressed towards the end of the piece.
Now, Se-Young Kim can't be with us today. He's at home in Seoul, South Korea, where it's the middle of the night. But we have this clip of him talking about his piece, Happy Cat, which he composed for us last spring.
고양이가 즐거워서 펄쩍펄쩍 뛰어가다가 덩치 큰 고양이를 만나서 도망치다 덩치 큰 고양이를 따돌려서 즐거워서 다시 폴짝폴짝 뛰어가다가 사람을 만나서 다시 도망치는 장면입니다.
Hi, my name is Shono. I'm 13 years old. When I was composing this piece with my teacher, I was thinking of me in the band playing the bass and how I enjoyed playing the bass in front of many people, and that's how rock and roll sounds like to me.
I also think that for the orchestra, this must be obviously an incredibly interesting exercise, really, to be at the forefront of the development of very young, talent that maybe very well be the future generation in music.
Our collaboration with Credit Suisse started 4 years ago, and we are just so thrilled and delighted that a large company that is international and that is so involved in helping the world has come to us as a sponsor.
I compose because sometimes I have feelings that are hard to describe, and when I write music, it's a way to just let it all out and it's kind of like writing a diary, but in a much more better way. Yeah.